talk to me like I'm easy air, like I was always meant to be there. No shaking hands, no nervous eyes, just simple words and passing time. I learned your laugh without trying to, the songs you skip, the coffee you choose, and every small thing I came to know was never mine to hold. You smile past me like I'm part of the room, close enough to notice, too far to be the truth. And I keep hiding what I never say aloud, loving you in silence while you love someone else now. Told you yesterday while walking home through crowded trains, but your eyes carried someone new and mine just followed after you. I hate how hope can stay so long, even when it knows it's wrong. So I keep my heart behind my teeth, where it can break quietly. You smile past me like I'm part of the room, close enough to notice, too far to be the truth. And I keep hiding what I never say aloud, loving you in silence while you love someone else now. Maybe some hearts are only meant to care without being chosen, without being there. So I'll keep your name where the soft things go and let you leave without ever knowing. Curtains moving with the breeze, sunlight falling on the keys, coffee warming up my hands. No rush, no heavy plans. The street below wakes up slow, people chasing places to go. And for a while I stay right here, where the world feels soft and clear. I spent too long out running days, turning calm into a race. Now I'm learning how to stay inside this gentle space. Slow mornings, easy light, nothing perfect, still feels right. No need to hold the sky so tight. Maybe life moves softer than we know. Slow mornings, quiet air, peace arriving unaware. I finally let my heart go slow. Maybe life moves softer than we know. Old songs humming through the room, flowers leaning into June. A notebook filled with careless lines and little dreams I left behind. There were nights I feared the pause, measured worth through loss and flaws. But healing doesn't always shine, sometimes it just takes its time. Now the clock keeps moving on, still I don't feel left behind. Maybe growing older means being kinder to your mind. Slow mornings, easy light, nothing perfect, still feels right. No need to hold the sky so tight. Maybe life moves softer than we know. Slow mornings, quiet air, peace arriving unaware. I finally let my heart go slow. Maybe life moves softer than we know. No thunder, no parade, just sunlight on the day. morning's easy light, turning wrong into alright. No fear waiting at the door, only room for something more. Slow mornings warm and low, learning what I couldn't hold. And if tomorrow comes too fast, I'll still keep this feeling close. Coffee cooling by my side. Morning drifting into life. Maybe peace was always close, moving softer than I know.
City's still awake outside, cars like rivers passing by. I close the window halfway down and let the distant noise fade out. The room smells faintly of old rain, books and coffee on the table. You pull your sweater close to you, suddenly the night feels stable. No need for crowded words tonight, or pretending we're alright. Just your breathing next to mine, and the comfort of the quiet. I've been running circles lately, trying hard not to fall behind, but peace feels closer than I knew when I slow down by your side. Take me somewhere quiet, away from all the noise, where hearts don't have to shout, just to hear their voice. Somewhere quiet, where the air moves slow. I don't need forever, just somewhere I can let go. Streetlights lean across the wall, soft shadows in the hall. You ask me what I'm thinking of, I laugh and say too much at once. There are scars I still don't name, little storms that never left. But your silence doesn't judge, it only gives my thoughts a rest. And maybe love is not a fire that burns through every fear. Maybe love is something softer that simply stays near. I spent years chasing answers like they live beyond the sky. Now I only want the truth that feels gentle when it arrives. Take me somewhere quiet, away from all the noise, where hearts don't have to shout, just to hear their voice. Somewhere quiet, where the air moves slow. I don't need forever, just somewhere I can let go.
Found your old receipt inside my coat, date and months I barely count. I almost laughed at how something small can still pull memories out. I've been filling up my weekends, taking longer routes home, trying to prove to myself I don't mind being alone. People say time changes everything. Maybe that's true somehow, but healing isn't sudden. It's quieter than that now. Empty, that's how the evenings hit me. Not broken, not dramatic, just unfinished quietly. You move like weather changes, and I stayed asking why. Now your name feels distant, but never fully out of mind. Empty, like hearing your favorite song and realizing halfway through you're the reason I held on. I changed the lock screen on my phone, moved old photos somewhere deep. Not because I hated us, I just got tired of keeping some days pass without thinking. Then something catches me off guard, like hearing your hometown mentioned and feeling my chest restart. I don't blame us anymore or search for who was right. Sometimes people leave and love doesn't survive. Empty, that's how the evenings hit me. Now shattered into pieces, just quieter underneath. You moved beyond the version I still kept in my mind, and maybe that's the hardest part, learning to leave it behind. Empty, like pages after goodbye, nothing left to rewrite, just space and passing time. I thought pain would disappear all at once, all brand new, but mostly it grows smaller and makes more room for you. Not the you I wanted back or the life we couldn't save, just a memory softening as it fades. Empty, but maybe not forever. Maybe healing looks like this, holding hurt a little gentler. I don't chase what left me or ask for reasons now. Some hearts heal in silence, and I'm learning how. Empty, still I'm standing through, and somewhere in that quiet I'm finding something new.
You laugh with sunlight in your eyes, the kind that softens crowded nights. And I pretend I'm passing through, like none of this belongs to you. We talk about familiar things, movies these coffee little dreams. I keep my feelings underneath where they can breathe but never reach. Some people speak before they know. I learned to let the silence grow, because not every heart arrives at the same place, same time. And maybe you never noticed how long I stayed between the words. So I stayed quiet, not because I felt too little, but because I knew your heart was facing somewhere else. I stayed quiet, holding warmth I couldn't show. Some feelings bloom in silence and let themselves go slow. You tell me about someone new, the way your voice turns soft and loose, and I smile like I always do, careful not to bend the truth. No jealousy, no scene to make, just a small ache I learned to play. Some loves don't ask to be returned, they simply live and quietly burn. I could have said what filled my chest, maybe honesty is best, but I was scared the fragile shape of us would change too much to save. So I kept my hands steady while the moment passed through me. So I stayed quiet, not because I felt too little, but because I knew your heart was facing somewhere else. I stayed quiet, holding warmth I couldn't show. Some feelings bloom in silence and let themselves go slow. Trains, small truths we never say. Maybe love can still be kind without becoming mine. And though I wanted more, I wanted peace before the risk of losing what we had to words we couldn't take back. I stayed quiet, and maybe that's alright. Not every story needs a different ending to survive. I stayed quiet and slowly learned to see love is still real sometimes, even when it sets you free.
Morning comes to worn out blinds, another day slips out of line. I make my coffee, check my phone, and face another day alone. People change and seasons move, old streets fade and skies turn new. But somehow in this restless life, I kept your place by my side. I've spent years by the door, waiting for footsteps I know, holding on to a promise that nobody else was told. Maybe I should let go, maybe that's what hearts do. But time kept moving forward, and mine stayed back with you. Friends got married, moved away, built their worlds and changed their names. I learned to laugh, learned to hide, still kept and that will have to be enough.